Okay, this is a message for the students in the P-213 sports communication class. Some things that we need to go over and you need to remember. After Monday, you only have 3 more abstracts due in this class. So 4 abstracts left, 1 due Monday, November the 9th, is that? Yes. And then 3 more after that. The final paper is worth 25% of your final grade. So right now your grade is premised on your getting at least the lowest C possible in the class. That's a 70, and that's what's on the Excel spreadsheet that I post, and you can take a look at that and see. But if you wanted to play with the Excel spreadsheet and change that grade to an 80 or a 92 or whatever, you can see what that will do to your final grade. It's pretty easy to do. Go ahead and take a look at it. All right, attendance and participation are going to be very important because those are what I refer to as tiebreakers. I'll also be looking at whether or not your grade is going up rather than maintaining even or even going down at the end of the class in terms of your abstracts. Your challenge continually is to stay away from the big sports story. You don't know how maddening it is when every one of you does the story about the cheating coach or the player that tried to gouge out another player's eyes. You know, 130 people and 90% of you are doing the same story. There's not a lot of room for me to give a decent grade. So what I want you to do is look for stories that aren't the biggest story in sports. We had a member of the class talk about in Indiana the possibility of class tournament seeding so that the top 2 teams in a class, which are put together right now in a blind draw, would not face each other in the first game. Okay, interesting idea. Those are the kinds of things where it pays off to see how you think. Remember, there is no class on November the 23rd, Monday, November the 23rd, no class. That is in return for you using that time to be in some kind of a sports contest. All of those rules are posted, and you can see what the rules are for that final paper that you're going to turn in at the final class. The athletic director of Indiana University, Fred Glass, will speak to the class and on November the 30th. That's the Monday after Thanksgiving break. So I trust you will have a lot of good questions for him. I would also trust that as students and sports communication types, and with what you will have been exposed to from your speakers so far, you'll have a lot of questions you can ask him, almost like journalists. And I'm sure that he will be responsive to your questions. And from my past contacts with A.D. Glass, I think he'll be appreciative of the kinds of input that you could give him. Your final paper will be turned in class, that project paper that you do on a sports contest, high school, college, or professional. All those rules are posted, so take a look at them. You'll turn that in on December the 7th. That'll be our final class. There is no final exam in this class, so that will be the final meeting of this class. So when I say that after Monday night there are only 3 more abstracts you turn in, that also means there are only 3 more classes that you will be attending. Goes pretty fast. I will be giving you a list of speakers and what their area topic was, and you will write, in addition, for your last class, a kind of critique, a little paragraph on each of the speakers. What value did they bring to the class? Maybe you didn't like them, but think in terms of class, not just you. Suggestions on them returning next time to speak to the class, and even the possibility of suggestions of other speakers that we could get to come and speak to the class. Okay? So, that's it. Have a great weekend. See you Monday in class. Don't forget to start thinking about some great questions for Athletic Director Fred Glass. and we don't have a lot of extra room, but if you wanted to bring someone with you, I would presume that would be okay, as long as we don't overwhelm the AD in that class. He will be with us on November the 30th. That's the last class in November. We'll have one other class after that one. Have a great weekend. Go IU, and we will see you on Monday.